Hello Aquarius, happy birthday. I am the acting Aquarian today with my beautiful hair and my headband here. Happy birthday to all of you Aquarians. We are for the month of February celebrating you. I know some of you have birthdays in January. Very happy birthday to all of my Aquarian brothers and sisters. I'm an Aquarius rising, so this is a beautiful way to have some fun, express myself, and really make your Aquarius reading special. Normally Blazer the Morkie is here with me. Right now he's out there barking at something, so a little bit too much going on for him. But we are going to get into your February monthly reading. I will look at your overall energy, and then we're going to pull that yummy Celtic cross that I love to do for the monthly readings, and we'll close it off with an oracle card for the Aquarian collective. Do keep in mind these are general readings, so take only what resonates and leave the rest. If you are interested in more context and texture, check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and North Node. If you'd like to book a personal reading, I have links in the description below. I'm not going to go into all the details of the description, but check it out. There's a lot down there. I would like to welcome all of my new subscribers. Please make yourself comfortable in the creators community. Feel free to like, share, interact. If you have a friend you'd like to tell about the channel and bring along, I'm live every Friday morning, 10 to noonish Central Time, and every other Sunday, 7 to 8 p.m. Central. I would love to see you all on the lives. The Sunday night lives, I actually do mini readings if you'd like to come on and ask a question, so that can be a lot of fun. And I would love to have you guys there, okay? So let's get into your reading. I'm going to put my glasses on so I can actually see the cards. Your overall energy, Aquarius, is empathic starseed, energetic sovereignty, and absorbing what's not yours. Ooh, so some of you may be really feeling connected here during your season. You might be picking up on a little energy that's not yours to deal with. Maybe a little bit of release is needed there. I'm also seeing some similarities, a few things here, like the Libra reading. You might want to check that out as well. Yeah, some similar energies here, but we'll get into things here. I'm not ready to clarify. I don't know why I picked up those cards. I want to go through this a little bit with you here. Okay, so we're going to hold in our heart that you're empathic, that you're really connected with those abilities, and there may be some energies around you that are not yours that you're picking up on. Right now, you do appear in your current energy to be very clear about something. It could be about your empathic skills, your intuition. It could also be some sort of knowledge that you possess. Now, right now, that's being eclipsed or challenged by the Three of Swords. You've got some pain in your heart. You've got some pain in your heart. Maybe something, you became aware of something that was quite hurtful to you, and it's been a challenge for you to move forward with that knowledge. I almost feel like some of you found out something that you wish you would have never known, almost. I mean, yes, it's the truth, and yes, you need to know it, but it's really hard to digest. For others of you, maybe some hurtful words came your way, and maybe as a part of that, you absorbed energy from the person who was projecting that negative, hateful, harmful, trollish energy at you. For your needed focus area, you get the Moon card. It's time to spend some time with identifying the illusion here. What has come into your energetics that does not belong, that does not fit? Now, sometimes this can happen earlier in life. You may have picked up something from a parent, perhaps some programming or belief system, something that at one point contributed to safety, but now it no longer serves you, no longer serves your family line. Some of you may be uncovering things like that. There may have been a family secret that came out here. In the past, you're leaving behind the energy of the Chariot. Now that's connected to Cancerian energy, and I'm wondering if this isn't what the overall energy is referring to, that you do have the understanding of the power of your intuition and the empathy that you carry and the compassion that you carry, and you may be not so likely to just trust anyone with it, right? You may leave behind the energy of just blindly trusting anyone to honor that compassion and empathy. There may be some boundaries Maybe some boundaries coming forward for you. I think so, because in your future here, you have the 10 of Pentacles. This is a much more peaceful state of being, state of mind. It feels much more in balance. It feels like you can rest and relax. So I'm glad to see you leaving behind something that really isn't yours, that somehow got into your energetic field. In your place of embodied empowerment, you have the 9 of Cups. Now, the 9 of Cups to me is like the minor arcana version of the star, which is your card, Aquarius. It's like the starfish. Starfish could be a really helpful totem for you right now as well. This is about you actually getting to focus on your own wishes and dreams without that energy that doesn't belong to you interfering, muddying the waters, maybe making things less clear to you. And this is your ability to do that. This is that you may have the kind of environment right now where finally you get to play with that. And we'll get there in just a second. In the support and allies, you have the energy of the 5 of Swords. Boy, you know, the challenge here is that your heart hurts, there's pain. And in your supports and allies is the 5 of Swords energy, which is feeling like you were stabbed in the back, feeling like somebody let you down. Now, it's interesting that this comes up in support and allies. That means that this is the energy that you are walking away from, or possibly your loved ones, guides, holy medicine people from the other side are really helping you with this right now. You've got a lot of allies around this particular topic here. Now, the Fool is present in your environment here, and this is a carefree, risk-taking kind of energy. Like I said, the 9 of Cups, it feels like you have the freedom to focus on your wishes and dreams, maybe without the interference. The Fool would also support that energy in something new. Something new is upon you. There is transformation here, and the transformation comes from a very deep-rooted level for you, which I really like to see. In your hopes and fears, you get the 8 of Swords. Ooh, this is a little bit tricky energy that leads me more toward, initially at least, the fearful side of things. Like, am I strong enough on my own without this energy's influence? Maybe this energy is the kind that was providing you something but also harming you at the same time. Does that make sense? It would be like a parent that you rely on for food and shelter and to get you to and from, but also a verbally abusive parent, right? And some of this energy has imprinted, I think, on you, or it is still coming up from your subconscious to be healed. And so it wants some acknowledgement here. You're hoping you can release all these binds. And I do feel like, again, I feel like you have support. I'm feeling support here too come through for you. I would take a look at watching the behavior of birds as something that's very helpful and healing to you unwinding things. I don't know if it's flying patterns or something like that, or that's an invocation of the air element, but it seems like it could be really helpful for you at this time. Now, in the potential outcome, you get the 8 of Pentacles. This is you weaving and working on something new, putting your special, unique touch on it, free and clear of the energy signatures of anyone else. In fact, those of you who might be interested, I do offer, and there's a link below in the description, a closure session. It's very powerful. It's an hour and a half. This year's price is $233. We go really deep into releasing just this very thing, where there is energetic imprints on you that are affecting you, and we work to really let those go and readjust back to your organic natural energy, free and clear of these impressions. And that can happen through people, experiences, situations. So it's quite a big healing process. If that's something you feel you're ready for, check it out. My email is below. You can email me questions about that. But it's very unique, and it's the kind of process that, yes, we take the hour and a half to do it, but then it works with you for the weeks to come and continues to work on clearing out and adapting you back to your new fresh energy that is more naturally yours. Your sovereign energy, as it says in Empathic Starseed card. So for those of you who might be interested, for the Ace of Swords, let's look at this. So there's some new clarity, new vision, new opportunity presenting itself, and you get the Queen of Wands and the Nine of Wands. The Queen of Wands and the Nine of Wands. And I had to get a sip of tea there, Aquarius, because you're very excited about this new energy here that I feel, okay? Now, I was getting before I clarified that some of you might have found out something you didn't want to know. But at the same time, new possibilities are opening up because of this. So on the one hand, there's kind of like, ooh, I really didn't want to know this. This hurts. This doesn't feel good. On the other side of that coin, though, is relief and release, and something feels better about it. And that's what the Queen of Wands is showing up to tell us. Not that you're not wounded, not that it doesn't hurt, but that the potential for you to catapult beyond this experience is also included in this. So it is very helpful to your evolution and your growth. Remember, truth sometimes can be some of the hardest pills to swallow, but they also, when you swallow them and you go through the emotions and you stay present with yourself and you deal with it, you let everything process, it can be some of the most igniting energy of your life. And this one hurts you. So even more so the case that I would say it's close to your heart. It's right there. It's like a piercing energy. And at the same time, it's likely going to free you into your passions, into your authority, your strength, your autonomy, your natural state. For the challenge of the Three of Swords, so that's the actual pain and the feeling of the pain, you get the Seven of Swords, sneaky kind of betrayal kind of energy. You're having to deal with that. That's a part of this that you're unwinding. But you also get the Hierophant. This is that energetic sovereignty and spiritual authority that the empathic starseed is talking about. Through this betrayal, through this pain, through this hurt that you have been exposed to, you are going to come out the other side so much more grounded in your organic self, in your true essence, free and clear. It's like free and clear of previous energies that really were muddying the waters for you and bogging you down. I'm going to call this reading free and clear. Aquarius loves freedom. So any energy that comes in that is heavy and painful and sneaky and deceptive and betraying, you're not having it. This could have come through in a form of a person, a betrayal from a person, a family secret for some of you, a betrayal of a friend, or someone, you know, made a big mistake here and it really cost a lot. Here it cost the friendship, it cost the relationship here. Let yourself go through the emotions. Yes, yes. In your needed focus of the moon. The moon is a very intuitive card. It's connected also to the sign of Cancer. Cancer is ruled by the moon. Some of you may have Cancerian energy in your chart. That's important to look at right now and take a look at what sign was the moon in when you were born. So you might want to look at your moon sign reading if this is not it. If you are an Aquarian moon, this might even be a doubly important message. You get the Four of Cups and the King of Wands. This is a betrayal of masculine energy by the masculine energy in some way, shape, or form. For some of you are betrayed by a lover, a boyfriend, a partner, or a male family member. It does have you closed off right now to what the universe might bring in for you that's new and fresh, because you're kind of reeling from this, being let down by this person or by this knowledge that you've gained. It feels like something that you have now found out, but it's been going on for a while. And it feels very deceptive. It feels that possibly this person has some real damage in their ego, and so some real toxic, I almost feel like toxic fumes or some sort of like toxic, it almost feels like a chemical, a pheromone or something. In fact, for those of you who are very sensory, like the smell of this person, I feel like would repulse you. I don't know why I'm saying that. That may be true for some of you there. For others of you, this may have to do with you dealing with this pain has sort of like reprioritized your life. You're now having to deal with these emotions, and so you can't really yet focus on your passions moving forward because you really need to be present and kind of navigate this darkness and these tougher emotions right now. That could be the case for some of you as well, if there's not this toxic, smelly person. No offense, I don't know. Just, you know, a person's smell, something about it for some of you. For the Chariot and the energy that you're leaving behind, you get the Strength card and the Two of Swords. Wow, Aquarius, you really had to be the strong one for quite some time. I don't know if this is a situation where you were responsible for kids or younger siblings, but perhaps you were in a position where you had to constantly steer the energy, where you were trying to protect others as well, not only yourself but others. And if you were a young person when whatever this is happened and it's, you know, resurfaced now, because that's what happens with trauma. Sometimes it resurfaces later in life, or it presents itself, it comes a full circle when we have another situation that mirrors that. That could be the case for some of you. This is really a lot of pressure on you, and I feel that it really closed you off. It closed you off from your own ability to stay connected and to be aligned with yourself. You know, it really feels like it has sidetracked you. And your goal is getting free and clear from this because it's not the kind of energy that Aquarius wants to be in. For those of you who are on the dating scene, I would just be very mindful in February. I know it's Valentine's Day, the month of love and all of that, right? Hallmark holiday, whatnot. You don't have to buy into that. Let this month maybe be the month that you breathe the life back into you and put the energy back toward yourself. Let's look at this Ten of Pentacles in the future. This is where things start feeling better. Yes, remember what I just said? You got the Hermit. You need time. You got the Hermit and the Five of Pentacles with this Ten of Pentacles. You need time to be with these feelings of betrayal and abandonment and really sort those out. And sort those out as a non-natural part of your psyche, so that you can clear that and come into the natural energies of your psyche and the natural flow of your emotions and how you feel about things. This to me feels like this has jolted you. This has caused an immediate pain to you. And, you know, now we're going to be moving through it. That is part of life, Aquarius. And I really like the Hermit energy coming in because I feel like you're going to really be able to have some clear moments of introspection within yourself where it's almost like your brain is not trying to make sense of everything that's happened. That may be at first with those swords energy coming in, like your mind is trying to make sense of it all, but you're actually going to be moving into the embodiment of, oh, okay, I understand all the factors that played in, and I have an inner knowing of my role in all of this and my responsibility for myself and the protection of myself moving forward. That's what this Hermit is going to gift you. Let's look at this Nine of Cups in your embodied empowerment place. Another Nine of Cups. There you are again, Aquarius. And a Knight of Pentacles. Yes, yes. Really begin to, as you're processing the emotions, you're going to have these moments of where I almost want to say lucidity, where you're coming out of the fog of the pain and you're going to have these lucid moments where you're like, oh, there's my dreams, there's my visions, there's my freedom. And things like movement and dance would really be helpful for you. It really puts you in your body. It connects you in with your heart. It helps you slow things down in the sense of you're really going to be working on on a massive level up here. And so with that, we've got to take our time. We want to be strategic. There's going to be times where we're down in the dumps and we're feeling the pain. There's going to be other times where we feel elevated because we're dealing with the pain, right? We're paying attention to it. We're acknowledging what's happening. We're processing as we go. And then the lucid moments, what I'm calling the lucid moments for you, come. And you get that clarity and you're reconnected with yourself. Then there'll be some more pain. Just get nice and slow and steady through this. Some of you may also want to employ the help of a therapist or a counselor or some sort of supportive person, or like I mentioned, my closure process or some hypnosis or something to help. It might be a good month to go get some body work done or some energy work. For the 5 of Swords in your support and allies, you get the 8 of Swords and the King of Pentacles. One thing I will say is that, Aquarius, you have some sort of masculine energy. I do feel like this is a masculine energy signature that is natural to your own essence, but it is also connected to an ancestor, a male ancestor that has passed and is on the other side. And he in particular is absolutely committed to supporting you through these energies, because the 8 of Swords and the 5 of Swords are tough energies. This person in particular is someone who was very naturally in touch with their masculine energies, an active leader of some kind. They also, though, at the same time, were a very patient and kind of soul. So if this is not an ancestor you're aware of in your lineage, right? Like if this family secret, that it doesn't involve the abuser or someone like that. This could be somebody farther back or somebody that's just related to you on the soul family level. But that is very specific, that it's a masculine energy, and that masculine energy also lives in you. And they're helping you connect with that. They're holding space in the ethers for you to connect your greater being to that energy within yourself. You're currently kind of blinded to it. The blinders are going to come off. That's what I'm seeing here. The blinders are coming off. And so in those lucid moments too, I think you may have some connection with this energy, and you may feel like taking some action on your own behalf during those moments. And this ancestor here is supporting you there. It's nice. I'll just say he has one of those feelings like, a nice fatherly, grandfatherly hug kind of energy, like someone who empathizes, who has that empathic quality, but it's running on the masculine vibe here. That's cool. I've never experienced anything like that, to be honest. So that's in you too, and that's cool. Whether you're male or female, it is something on that positive charge in you that is running. There goes Blaze again. I think someone's home or somebody's delivering a package or something. Okay, so in your environment, you had the Fool. Okay, this is feeling good. It feels more like you can move again, carefree, fancy-free. This may be, the dance class or the therapy session that you go to, or maybe you're going swimming. You get the 7 of Wands and the Ace of Wands. The actions you're taking as you navigate the month of February are really important. The actions are also going to bring clarity. I think that they will help, even though we're trying to take things slow and steady, they will help speed up the process of your healing here too, because you are showing the universe, I care about me, my path, my journey, my natural energy, free and clear of what has affected me in the past in a negative way is what I'm moving forward with. And so there could be, I would keep a journal handy, because there could be a lot of passions that are coming online. You could feel very passionate. Also, if you're not in a relationship, it would be a really good time for some of your own self-exploration, if you know what I mean. Just being sensual with yourself and enjoying that energy. Okay, why not? It's natural. It's natural. You have nothing to be ashamed of or fearful of. It's your own natural energy. For the Eight of Swords in your hopes and fears, you get the Ace of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. This is very reassuring energy coming on that Eight of Swords. I remember I was getting that you were going to release. There's a lot about the blinders coming off for you, Aquarius, in this journey where you become free and clear. Whereas once you were kind of living under it's like illusion. And you knew it was there, but you couldn't pinpoint it. Now the truth has come out. And so the binds that have been wrapping you up, they're not permanent. They're not locked. They need to untwine? Is that the word? They need to unwind. They need to unwind from your psyche, from your soul, from your heart. And the Ace of Pentacles offers a brand new beginning. It also offers practical tools to help you. So take advantage of that. February, I feel, is going to be a very active month for you in the sense of you getting reconnected with your own beautiful organic energies. The Four of Wands here also shows me stability. So there's stabilization coming into this as well. And that's what you're hoping for. Align with the hopes. Let everything unwind here because you're going to be weaving something new with this Eight of Pentacles and the potential outcome here. And you get the Ace of Cups and the Moon. This is a whole new way of you having access and foresight to your subconscious. So we have what's called the wedge in between our conscious and subconscious minds. This month, you're going to be moving through energies that dissolve and chip away at that wedge, and the subconscious energies are going to be coming up and providing clarity to you. Even though I felt at the beginning this was information that you didn't want to know, I feel like all along you have known. You're very empathic. You were picking up on energies. The truth finally came to the surface, right? This truth for you. Embrace it and let the whole process and all those emotional energies fill a beautiful sea. And then let that sea have its waves and let it have its turbulence. But on a nice, clear, sunny day, take your cup out there and fill it. You deserve to have that cup filled back up. And I think come month end, you're going to have a lot better perspective and a lot more full and clear feeling on what all this was about and the purpose it has served you in your life. Okay? Wow, Aquarius, let's get you a card from the Fairy Dust Oracle to close off your reading today. I love these little cards. They're just kind of like a little icing on the cake or a cherry on top. And Aquarius, you get rainbows. In our forest, no trees debate. Rainbows stand with love, not hate. Yes, and I feel that even though there's been some energy absorbed that's not yours, the way that you're processing all that and this Ace of Cups in the end here as the potential outcome tells me that you're going to embrace love at the end of all this, which means with that moon, you've integrated the lessons of whatever has happened here. So this is really powerful and good work. You're not alone. You're very well supported here. Not easy, very painful, but also you're very well supportive. And I love the moments of lucidity I was feeling because I could just feel your energy shining through. Really enjoy those moments and maximize those. Aquarius, I'm going to wish you all the best on navigating this journey. It's a lot, but it is your season. It's your season, and so your energies are amplified and powerful. Enjoy it. Maybe get yourself a little Aquarius costume like this. Aquarius, thank you so much for joining this reading. I look forward to seeing you next time.